Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily stock market review for the trading day ending Tuesday, February 17th. Firstly to the S&P 500, and here we see bullish activity up above the previous major high, which was around the 2093 level. The market trading to 2101. Establishing a new major high, and importantly over the last 3 days trading through this large zone of previous support and resistance, and this is a very large area that extends from up above the around the 2080 level down to around the 2040 level. So a very large zone of potential support if we do see this market come off. Now the previous major high 2093 has acted as support for today's trading, so that's going to be a very important level moving forward. But looking at this current candle as it's developed, we have seen the buyers continue with control, as they've done for the past 3 consecutive candles, and very strong control. But what we've seen is the size of the white body decrease with each of those candles, and it suggests that net momentum to the upside is beginning to wane, and that the speed of the market is starting to slow a little bit, and the speed that the market was travelling higher at. So it suggests that there could be something of a minor retracement here. Now we also see a reduction in the size of the range of this candle. That's the distance between the high and the low, and that determines the amount of eagerness that the buyers have in this market. So they're not as eager as they were here previously, as the market broke out up above that zone around the 2080 2079 level. Now moving forward, it does suggest that there is potential for a change of trend with the reduction in the size of the white body, and this is something of a potential hanging man type pattern, and it does require confirmation, and what we'll be looking for is the opposite configuration of highs and lows, so looking for a lower high and a lower low. But obviously with support at 2093 and just below coming into the market today, the sellers will need to be very strong to change that trend. And if the market doesn't find support down at 2093, we're likely to start to find support around the top of this highlighted zone, and then certainly into the zone we have the 10% trading, and we're likely to find strong support there about the 2069 level. But the important thing here is that we do have a bullish market in all 3 timeframes. The market is trading up above each of these indicators in a strong bullish manner. Looking at the slope of the Tenkan-sen, it's still pointing up very sharply now, reflecting strong upside momentum. And if we do see retracements after these strong momentum moves, the Tenkan-sen tends to be a very strong area of support. So 2069 is a level that if the sellers do come into the market, that should hold a strong support. Now just looking at the bands here with the S&P 500 and the bullish activity up above the upper band, the strong bullish follow through, the upper band holding a strong support, suggests that we now have a very strong bullish bias in this market once again. If we do see the market come off looking to strong support once again at the upper band around 2076, 2077. Moving next to the Nasdaq 100, and very similar type of trading activity. For the previous day's trading, we saw the market gap at the open and establish a window. That window will act as, or has potential to act as, very strong support for this market, roughly around the 4348 level, 4351, 4348. Only a fairly small window, but it could be a very important one if we do see the trend change. And then just down below there, between the 4308 and roughly about the 4318 level, or 4305 and 4318 level, we have another window that formed, and then below there we have the Tenkan-sen trading at 4293. Potential for a change of trend with this candle forming a potential hanging man type pattern. We always require confirmation, but we do have a very strongly bullish market with the Nasdaq 100, as with the S&P, strongly supported by the ticker span, and this suggests that if we do see a change of trend, we're likely to see support coming in at one of these levels, and then the buyers to come back into the market and trade the market even higher eventually. Looking to the bands with the Nasdaq 100, and here we see very strong trading activity up above the upper band. The market is looking just a little overextended and the depth away from that upper band. Not too much so, but it wouldn't surprise to see the market attempt to retrace back towards the median, which is the middle of the bands at 4242. Looking to strong support around that upper band at 4313 if we do see strong selling coming in. Next to the Russell 2000, and the market establishing a new major high, 1227 is where it traded to today. Different type of candle here, more of a spinning top type candle, a candle of indecision, but still the spinning top type candle forming here does suggest that there is potential for a change of trend. We've seen the buyers lose control in this market and looking for a lower high and a lower low to confirm any change of trend. Strong support coming in at 1212, and down below there we have a window that was opened up very close to where the Tenkan is trading at 1208. As with the other equities market, strong bullish market, any retracement that we're likely to see is likely to find support, and then potentially the buyers coming in strongly to trade the market up to further new highs. Just taking a look at some sectors here on the left hand side of the Ichimoku chart, and we see the communication services sector is bullish. Looking at the weekly charts with this, quite a bullish trade up above some strong resistance for the previous week. Buyers in control, facing some resistance around this 721, 722 level. If the buyers are strong enough to close in a bullish manner above there, we could see continued upside activity. We don't see this sector strongly outperforming the S&P 500 yet, so we want to see the relative strength chart here trade outside of that upper band, but we do have volatility moving up off a cyclical low and starting to become quite strong. But a lot really does depend on whether the market can beat that resistance close by. And over to the bands here, and here we see continued strong bullish activity up above the upper band, suggesting we have a very strong bullish bias in this sector. If the market does come off, looking to the upper band, 705 is where it trades to hold a support. Next to the technology sector, and bullish activity up above the each of the Ichimoku indicators, so a bullish market in all three timeframes, strongly outperforming the S&P 500 over the last couple of weeks by trading up above that upper band and moving higher off something of a cyclical low, and potential for the trend to continue developing to the upside. Over to the bands on the right hand side, and bullish activity up above the upper band, suggesting that we certainly could see this sector continue to improve to the upside and to continue to outperform the overall S&P 500 index. Moving next to the healthcare sector, and on the Ichimoku chart on the left hand side, strongly performing above each of the Ichimoku indicators. Buyers in control for the week that has finished trading. The prior week to that finding support off the Tenkan indicator. Prior to that week, this sector was strongly outperforming the overall market, and we're just around that upper band, so suggesting still strong outperformance, but not as strong as it was previously. Getting near a cyclical high here, so we may not see continued upside development, or certainly not as strong as previously. So really we need to watch how volatility performs here, and if we start to see any congestion here or the market attempting to retrace, it could mean the end of some of that strong uptrending price activity. But at the moment, still no downtrend in volatility as depicted by the bandwidth here. The consumer cyclical sector is another one that's trading well in terms of Ichimoku above each of the Ichimoku indicators, strongly supported by the Chica span, strongly outperforming the S&P 500 here on the relative strength here, and volatility continues to trend up strongly and suggesting potential for this sector to continue trading higher. For this week's trading, it has finished trading on the bands here on the right hand side. Bullish breakout up above the upper band, whereas we found strong resistance around there for the past 4 or 5 weeks or so, and it does suggest that we could see continued higher trading activity with this sector.